I was thinking E.T. and Alien Covenant.
Oh,
And all the aliens, including Alien versus Predator and E.T. I think E.T. would kick fucking ass.
you think E.T. would kick ass?
Hell yeah. Especially your version of E.T., the one that nukes the planet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ernesto will now talk to you about his director's cut version of E.T. the Extraterrestrial, a wonderful 1980s movie about a boy and his weird,
naked alien
who loves Reese's Pieces and drinks a lot of beer. Just describe it for us, please, because every time you describe it to me, I think it's the best thing I've ever heard.
I'll break it down. I've always felt like an extraterrestrial visiting our planet and getting subjected to all the crazy shit that they can be wouldn't just necessarily leave in this super benign way. It's a superior intelligence. At some point, they'd have to turn around and say, these humans are kind of pieces of shit. So, in my ending of E.T. the Extraterrestrial, the whole movie, goes the same way up until the ending when the ship comes to take E.T. away. He says goodbye to Elliot. Says, "I'll be right here." Pokes him in the chest with his glowy finger. And he boards the ship. And as the ship, door closes and is starting to pull away from the planet, his fellow extraterrestrials sort of gather around. E.T. looks at the viewing screens within the ship and sees, everybody waving at him like, "Bye, E.T., we'll miss you." The children and everything. And and he sort of waddles around and looks at his shipmates, and this scowl appears across his face, and he says to them in whatever language the species speaks, and he goes, "Fire," and a beam similar to what you see come out of the Death Star in Star Wars, because they do occupy the same universe.
Oh yeah, that's right. Holy shit, I totally forgot about that. Oh my god.
It's canon, folks. The ETs are literally in the Star Wars universe. So you see a beam similar to the Death Star sort of
holy shit
collect from 4 points on the front of the ship and then fire down to the planet, maybe like a mile away from where Elliot and his family are, and create
Little Drew Barrymore
create this wall of fire which overcomes them, and they just sort of like melt away. And in the dialogue I wrote, like, Elliot's last thoughts are, "Why?" And as
I thought we were friends.
As he just sort of melts away. And as E.T.'s ship rises into the atmosphere, he's met by an armada of the rest of his species. And he calls out to the rest of them and tells them how dangerous humans are. And, one of the other E.T.s is just like, "But, maybe the Emperor won't be cool with this." Again, because it's part of the Star Wars canon. I'm thinking Palpatine still has, some influence
so
here.
Nerdy,
It's extremely nerdy. If you're staying with me, listeners, God bless you.
Yeah.
And E.T., with his rage, you see because they have super thin skin, like you see his heart start glowing and beating, and he reaches out with his glowing fingers and starts to force choke this other alien. He's just like, it's like, "My orders are like the Emperor's, destroy them." And you just start to see, like, on the night side of Earth, like, cities start to glow from being, destroyed with these Death Star rays. And then the credits start to roll, and you see, like, you hear the E.T. overture start to play, and scene, So for me, that's how it should have ended. But
can I add a little
sure.
thing to that, which is like you see two of those kids that were helping Elliot's big brother get ET to safety. They were on the they were just like, oh my god, that looks like they're terraforming the planet into your anus. What are you talking about? You get it? Your anus? He doesn't get it, dude. Your anus? He doesn't get it, man. Wow, that's such an
man.
ET joke.
Holy shit.
I've seen that movie way too much.
Oh man, but I'm pushing for this director's cut to be filmed, or at least somebody to animate it. So
Yeah.
if you're out there, dear listeners, and you have animation talents, please reach out to us. We can't pay you, but I think it'll be good for shits and giggles.
Well, yeah, we'll give you a nice thumbs up.
Yeah,
A
absolutely.
fresh thumbs up from us.
From Robots versus Taxes. You can't get much better
Yeah.
than that.
No.
Yeah.